With Ryuk's information and my preparations, I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news, while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams. Just watch me, El. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
Alright, that's enough of that. Hello, everyone. It is time for some more fanfiction. And it is gonna be fucking Death Note themed, because why not? I couldn't imagine us needing anything but I mean, we could read more Zoe 101, I guess, but no, we're gonna read some light and dark adventures. Light and Dark, the adventures of Dark Yagami, because we need oh my god, by Dark Yagami, oh my god. What? That's already a bad sign when the fanfiction title is also the name of the author. That's a bad sign. Hello, Capra. You were the first boy in, with ironic YouTube name in second. Who's gonna be third, I wonder? Also, did someone else already take the name Dark Yagami? Because, like, let's put on some music. Because, like, they have things in it, you know? They got, like, apostrophe. Why? Alright, alright. I need to... What else have they written? Who is Voldemort's dad? The Tales of Verona Dursley. The god of time with no name, Light's real name. Oh geez, it's Death Note. The Hunger Note games. Oh no, is this all Death Note related? Oh god, it is. This is bad. This is bad. Fun fact, Yagami spells I am gay backwards. That's not true. It spells I'm... Oh, I see. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to meme on me right now with one of those like middle school memes. And you almost had me, you clever boy. You clever boy, you. You almost got me with that I'm a gay thing. You almost, but not quite. Come back when I'm a little less on the nose. Honestly though, I am Voldemort's daddy. Jesus Christ. I love shitty jokes like that. That was actually fun. That was good. Alright, Light and Dark. The Adventures of Dark Yagami. Author's note. Hi, thanks for reading. Please rate high. Note this story has some cusses, but it's Light's dad that says them, so it's pretty funny. Also, if you know what Light's mom is called, please tell me, lol. I honestly don't know her name either, so I can't answer that. Light and Dark, The Adventures of Dark Yagami. Oh, before we start, so this is about Death Note, so spoilers if you give a shit, but that's not really what I'm about to tell you. See, the thing about Death Note is that it has a really good English dub. And I know there's some people out there, probably not with my audience. My audience is you know, a bunch of fucking weebs. You're all a bunch of goddamn weebs. But, you know, if there's anyone out there who doesn't want to watch anime because, you know, you don't want to watch Japanese and, like, have to read, you know, and you want it, like, in English, Death Note is fantastic, and it also has a fantastic English dub. It's one of the best English dubs I think that there is. A lot of people say that the main character's voice is a little generic, but I disagree. I think it's very good, so if you're looking for a good English dub, Death Note is a good place to, you know, is a good place to start. Tony, I haven't consumed anime properly since JoJo ended. That's okay, just watch My Love Story, because that's top tier. It's good, I can't wait to finish that when I get back to college. It was a hot day, and Light came home from school. As he got to his house, he saw a strange car outside, and he knew immediately it was not American because the wheel was on the wrong side. What? Oh, the steering wheel. Duh. He walked in the front door to find his dad, Soichiro, and his mom. Author's note, I can't remember her name, sorry. They looked surprised to see him. Mom, Dad, what's going on? Light asked them. Light, we have something to tell you, said his dad, while playing with his mustache. This is your... I love that he's playing with his mustache. That's just so silly. It's great. This is your twin brother, Dark Yagami, they both said together and pointed to the guy in the corner of the room. Dark looked exactly the same as Light, except that he had black hair and was dressed like Mellow. But Light hadn't met Mellow yet, so he didn't know that. Winky face. He got up and walked across the room. "Hi, bro, I'm Dark," he said, lolling and offering his hand to shake. "How could you not tell me about this?" Light shouted like mad. "We sent him to a top-secret orphanage in Wales," it's a town in England, "where he would learn to be the next L. You know, L. It's the thing people just commonly talk about and also give away the super secrets of how you become L. We can't tell anyone because it's top secret and Kira might find out and Kira might try to kill him," his mom said. Light was crazy and punched the table. "I'm going to my room! Come on, Sayu," he said, and Sayu, Light's sister, lol, followed him upstairs. "I'm sorry, Light, I wanted to tell you about Dark, but Mom and Soichiro wouldn't let me." Is Soichiro like Japanese for dad? Or is she just calling her dad by his name for some weird reason? It doesn't make any sense. Yagami and L's voice, I think, were the best in the dub. Yeah, I think Light and L's voices were both pretty fantastic. Ryuk, I also thought, was fucking amazing. And also the dad, the police chief. Everybody's voice in the Death Note dub is good. There's not like a voice where you're like, you know, that's shaky. Like, they're all good, you know? Everything is good in the Death Note dub, so. Let's see. "That's okay," Light replied. You're not the correct version of thank you, my sister, and I know how much you love me. Thanks, Light," they hugged. Thanks, Light, they hugged. That's a weird sentence there. I hope I'm not interrupting anything." It was Dark. "Come on, Dark, I've got something to show you," Light said, and they went into their room. Light's parents had made Light's bedroom into a double bed. "I know what you're thinking, sickos. No, there's no slash." Just say it was a bunk bed then. Light put the pencil in the door to stop people listening and said, "I'm Kira." Dark immediately shooted. "I know it. You're a worthy successor to L. I know why you're his successor now," Light said. Literally nothing has happened to allude. Why would you tell him, first of all, your secret identity? That's like Bruce Wayne meeting someone who's supposed to be his brother and then being like, "I'm Batman," on their first fucking... Literally the first sentence that Light has told this guy is, "Come, I've got something to show you. I'm Kira." Literally the first fucking sentence. Tony, what's your opinion of the Netflix Death Note? I have not actually seen the Netflix Death Note, or I haven't seen all of the Death Note movies, because I know there's a few of them, like 3 maybe? There's at least 2, but I haven't seen them. But I've heard the Netflix show is trash, but I really need to see it. I know normies who like anything, and they didn't even like it, so it has to be bad. "Don't worry, bro. I won't tell anyone. In fact, I have a Death Note of my own." Oh, fuck you. Dark replied, pulling a blood-red notebook out of his pants. He put it there in case his bags was searched. Yeah, because someone's just gonna think that his Death Note, his fucking notebook, is his Death Note. I mean, just put it in a fucking pocket protector so they can't touch it. If you guys didn't know, so the whole thing about Death Note, it's about a special notebook, right, that just looks like a normal notebook called the Death Note, and if you write someone's name in it, they die. It's a bit more complicated than that. But one of the things about this book is that if you touch it, all of these books are owned by spirits, right? Gods of death. And if you touch the book, anyone who's touched it can see the god that owns the book, and all other gods, essentially. I think if you touch it, you can see all of them, but maybe it's just the one who owns it. Anyway, so just put it in a fucking pocket protector if you're so afraid of someone touching it. Why does it have to be in his pants? This is just stupid. He's a fucking idiot. Which is really bad when you consider that Light is incredibly intelligent, which makes him one of the most appealing characters. Because he's such a fucking smart guy, you know? Like, he does things so that the Death Note doesn't get found out. That's the whole enjoyment of the show, is him hiding and shit. Anyway, Ugh. Let's see. Hey, your Death Note is a different color to mine, he said, pointing to the black Death Note in Light's draw. Stop saying color. You're in America now. It's color. Light replied, exasperated. Do British people say color differently? I know that a lot of words spelt in English, England English, have U in them. For example, honor is spelt Honor, but in England it's with a U at on the last O. But they don't say it differently. They say color, colar. Really? No way. You're memeing on me. British people do not say it differently. I mean, of course, there's the accent that they have, and there's the accent that Americans have, where Americans and, British people just sound different, people from England, but, like, no, this is bullshit, and I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it. Sup, daddy? Sup? Welcome to the stream, big boy. Oh, jeez, I don't know why this is getting me so upset. Probably because I really like Death Note. I know it's an edgy thing to say, like, I like Death Note, because Death Note was super edgy back when it first came out in the English dub. But Death Note is legitimately enjoyable, and this is getting me a little upsetty now. I introduced my buddies to Death Note, so it's been only a few months since I introduced them to it, and they got really into it. So it's fresh in my mind. Say sorry, lol, Dark said. He said lol out loud. I only know one fucking person in real life who says lol unironically, and I make fun of them every time. This is my Shinigami, he said, and Light saw a big monster appear. He was like twice the size of Ryuk and had a big mohawk made of blood and skulls. Even Light was scared of him. He was eating bananas like Ryuk ate... It was fucking Donkey Kong with a mohawk. Like Ryuk ate apples, but they were blood bananas made of blood. This is ironic, right? Listen, even if it's satire, I'll still read it. If you guys ask me to read satire, I'll read it anyway. I don't give a shit. But, like, come on. This is not subtle enough. This is not subtle enough for me to not at least point it out. Oh, here we go, Mr. Red. I'm a Brit, and I can confirm that British people don't say color differently. They spell it with a U after the second O, but other than that, some punctuation differences by region, that's it. I knew it. Like, there's no way that you also say it differently. That's just stupid. This is 100% satire. I mean, come on. Blood bananas, my favorite, I prefer bloody kiwis, when you bite into it and it just like, it's like a period in your mouth. It just like explodes into your face. That's the best kind of fruit, blood kiwi. Let's see here. He's big, said Light as the Shinigami bit down on a blood banana. What's his name? My name is Blood, said Blood as he kept eating the blood banana. I am the new king of the Shinigami, and I have a special death note that kills anyone whose name is written in it, even if you don't know their name or face. Also, that's the wrong there. I have to unpack now, said Dark, without a finishing bracket or quotation mark. Okay, I will leave you to it, Light replied and exited the room. Dark took his cell phone out of his special place, author's note, figure it out for yourself, lol, and pressed the L button. L's phone began to ring. Hello, who is this? How do you get my number? L said angry. I am D. Oh, jeez. I am D. This is fucking great. Dude, I'm gonna bust a nut to this too. This is good shit. Dark said, I have killed Mello and stolen his clothes and run away from Watari's house. What? But Watari would have told me if M was dead, L said shockingly. I also killed Watari. Oh, this is actually amazing, said Dark, who was playing with his red death note. L looked around his room. Watari was still standing in the corner like he always did. But who's this with me then? L asked. A fake. At that moment, Watari took his mask off, and it was... Gasp! Light's dad! Die, you pies of shit, Soichiro said, as he pulled out his gun and pointed it at L's head. To be continued? Yes, it will be. It will be continued. For another 47 chapters. Oh my god, there's 47 more chapters? Meanwhile, in space, the comet was zoomed to Earth. Yatsuba stood on the roof staring down at the planet. The comet wasn't a real comet because it came from another planet and it had a rock on the back. Oh my goodness. What? Jesus. Oh God. This is ridiculous. I love it. This is amazing. Let me just bring that music down. Let me bring that music down. Just get real serious. Please, if you like good quality suspense and drama, go ahead and watch Death Note. I would suggest the dub over the sub, honestly. Go ahead, just watch Death Note. It's good. Forget that, you know, years ago it was cringy as shit. Well, not the show, but the fan base, people who liked it, they were really, really cringy. Because they were mostly scene kids. Just ignore that they ever exist. Because they basically didn't. Thank God Tumblr didn't exist back then to fuck it up. But please, check it out. Also, what the fuck is this? This is 100% satire, and I'm 100% into it. It won me over with the blood banana, but the fact that he calls himself D and he killed Watari, amazing. Absolutely fantastic. So I hope you guys had a fantastic time, and this was actually a lot shorter. I thought this was going to be a longer one, but I hope you guys had a good time, and I'll see you on the next stream.